She was the director, after all. Dame Catherine Lebrock, MBE, for services to dance. She had been one of the founders of City Ballet. Generations of dancers had lived their lives in terror of her, going right back to when Mum was there. It was hard to picture Mum ever being terrified of anyone, but she had once confessed to me that Madam used to turn us all to jelly. Even I had felt a slight twinge when the door had swung open and I'd seen her standing there, tiny as a sparrow, with these diamond-sharp eyes shooting laser beams in all directions. I don't think I faltered, because Mum had trained me well, but it was a bit of a shock. I couldn't really blame the others for being petrified. "I thought it was just going to be an ordinary class," wailed Caitlin. "I know," squealed Roz. "So did I." "Actually," I said, "it was just an ordinary class." They all turned reproachfully to look at me. "How can you say that?" cried Alex. "I mean, apart from Madam, it was ordinary. If she hadn't suddenly appeared." "But she did suddenly appear." "Yes, but she didn't stay for very long." "Long enough," moaned Roz. "I just got totally lost." Caitlin's eyes had gone all big at the memory of it. "If I hadn't been able to follow Maddy, I'd never have got through it. I knew she'd get it right, 'cause she always does." She said it without any show of envy, like it was just a simple fact. Maddy always gets things right. Maybe I did, but that was only 'cause I'd been at it so long. Right from when I was about 3 years old. It would be a bit shameful if I didn't get things right. "Weren't you scared at all?" said Alex. I said, "Well, I was, but only just for a minute, and then I kind of forgot about her." "All right for some," grumbled Roz. "You probably spent half your time as a baby sitting on her lap." I giggled. The thought of me, or anyone else, sitting on Madam's lap was quite funny. Sean, who's my brother and a lead dancer with the company, once said that Madam was more likely to bite a baby's head off than cuddle it. She's a scary, scary woman. And Sean is one of her favourites. She rules the company with a rod of iron, but Sean has always known how to get around her. We all turned down the cut towards Waterloo Station to catch our different trains home. Some people had come to the audition accompanied by their mums, but they were mostly the ones who'd had long journeys to make. The 4 of us were local and used to travelling in on tubes and trains. Caitlin and I actually lived quite near each other and even went to the same school. "As a matter of interest," said Alex, "what did you say in your interview when they asked you, 'Why do you want to dance?'" "I just told them the truth," said Caitlin. "I said 'cause it's what I've always dreamt of doing." "Even though you didn't start till so late?" Unlike the rest of us, who'd mostly had our first ballet lessons at 5 or 6, Caitlin hadn't been able to start until she was 11. It wasn't because she hadn't wanted to. She'd been desperate. "Not everybody," I reminded Alex, "can afford to pay for dancing lessons. Especially not a single mum struggling to make ends meet like Caitlin's mum." "Oh, right, I was forgetting." Alex nodded sympathetically. "They'll have given you a plus for that." "Do you really think so?" Caitlin looked at her anxiously. "I thought they might hold it against me." "No, they'll say it shows single-mindedness and determination and means you really know what you want." "So, what did you say?" said Roz. "Me?" Alex pulled a face. "I just said I loved to dance. I couldn't think of anything clever. What about you?" "Don't ask." Roz gave another squeal. "It was awful. I just burbled on completely mindlessly, all about how I'd been taken to see Swan Lake as a child, and how I'd fallen in love with it and wanted to be able to spin round and round like Odile and her 32 fouettes." "You mean you actually counted them?" "No, it was the person sitting behind me. I didn't even know that's what they were. I went straight back home and tried to do some in my bedroom." Alex said, "Wow, how many did you manage?" "I didn't manage any. I bashed into the wardrobe and nearly knocked my kneecap off. I'm so ashamed," moaned Roz. "Why did I have to go and tell them something so stupid?" "It's not stupid," said Caitlin. "I expect they quite enjoyed hearing about it." "A lot more fun than just saying you love to dance," agreed Alex. She tapped her forehead. "Shows imagination." "What about Maddy?" They all turned in my direction. "What did you say?" "Oh," I shrugged. "I just said I couldn't imagine doing anything else. So Miss Hickman asked me if I'd ever actually tried imagining,